about Yoda Dong.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Marvel Legends figure review. I'm not a Marvel Legend, but the Star Wars 6-inch Black Series TIE Pilot. I gotta give a big thanks to my boy Mr. Phils for making this review possible. Thanks so much for looking out, brother. And if you're trying to get this figures yourself, you can.
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
Same kind of window box packaging that we're getting like the other figures. You get a medallion image right over there, and then come around the back, you see the TIE Fighter Pilot. I keep on calling him TIE Fighter Pilot, and it just says TIE Pilot. But on the back over here, it says TIE Fighter Pilots, Battle Rebels, Starfighter. Yeah, so anyway, if you want to read that, pause it now, and their quote is, look out! Alright, let's get to it and crack this thing open.
So here's a TIE Fighter Pilot out of the packaging and a very cool looking figure. I am very pleased with this. I think this is a brand new sculpt over here. I'm really digging the sculpt on this. I'm pretty sure it's a brand new sculpt on this guy though. I took a look at a couple of other suspect retools and I think it's an original sculpt. Now the figure itself is very articulated, but getting him into poses is kind of tricky for me because I don't remember too many poses that the TIE Fighter pilots were in. Mostly remember them sitting in a cockpit or like a bunch of them rushing down the hallway, and that was it. I'm really digging this helmet sculpt a lot for this figure. I think they did a great job with this. A lot of nice details in it. I think the silver Imperial crest right over here came out very clean. A lot of nice detailed sculpt. It has that likeness of a stormtrooper a little bit, as it should. And you get these tubes right over here that connect to, I think this is his air supply or something. I'm not exactly sure. I'm sure somebody knows. And it's going to tell me in the comments, but you get these tubes right over there that plug into the helmet. And, you know, in case you rotate it and they pop out, you can plug them back in very easily. Turn around looking at the side of the figure over here. A lot of nice details in this. I think it's looking very good. He does come with one standard issue Imperial blaster over here, the same thing that came with all the stormtroopers, and it fits nicely into this holster right over here. Again, that silver paint came out very clean. You can see all the nicely sculpted wrinkles and lines and seams in the arm over here. We get that little panel right there on his forearm. Now on the other side you can see the pirate glove again with that glossier paint on the cuffs, but most of it's very glossy black paint. And looking at this midsection again, I think the paint came out very clean, especially looking right over here at the silver paint apps. I'm really digging that a lot. And then the belt buckle looks pretty cool. And it's made out of a soft pliable material, which I really like, and you can scoot it around here as you wish. And again, a lot of nice sculpted wrinkles throughout the rest of the figure. I like all the pockets over here. You get some nice seams. The wrinkles look pretty good. Pretty cool figure, man. I really like the 6-inch Star Wars Black Series. It's really badass. Again, they're giving us a glossier black paint right here on the boots, and he does have peg holes at the bottom of his feet. Then here's a look at the back of the figure. As you can see, they even sculpted the wrinkles in the joints over there. Saki TIE Fighter butt, and then his backpack. So for articulation, you can move his head up quite a bit. I think that's pretty cool. That doesn't look too shabby, and it can move down. It has this kind of shift going on the ball peg right there, so it can move forward and back. So you can move it downward, and yeah, these things will pop out as I had mentioned, so you just plug it right back in there. Looks pretty good. You can get him to rotate side to side at the head, and again, that kind of just pops out, and I just put it right back in there. So right to okay, so it just keeps popping out. So what you got to do is you got to pose it and then plug these things back in, and then they'll stay, okay? You do get some neck pivot in there. You get shoulders that move outward. They do move forward. He bends at the elbow 90 degrees, rotates at the elbow. You do get a diaphragm joint over here. Gets a little bit of pivot, doesn't crunch forward and back too much at all. It's just mostly a swivel. You get hip joints that move outward that much. He does have an upper thigh swivel. You do get the double jointed knee. Looking pretty good, and the ankles move down, up, and a beautiful baby. This figure stands right at 6 inches tall, and here he is next to a stormtrooper and a scout trooper, and it looks like the TIE Fighter Pilot's the shortest one out of the three. And for those of you that are into ridiculous head swaps, there you go. It doesn't really work out so well. And here's a TIE Fighter Pilot next to Darth Vader. Yeah, I need to get one more TIE Fighter Pilot so I could have one on each side of Darth Vader. You know what I mean? That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah, cut and paste action. There we go. And of course, here he is next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Yeah, super articulated TIE Fighter going in for the kill. Yeah, I don't know. I just had to pose him like this just so that you could see that he's very poseable and everything, which I think is really cool. But at the same time, you know, just because of the nature of the character, I can't think of too many cool poses to get him in. Anyway, that's my review, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button. Don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe, and check out ToyNewsEye.com for the latest in action figure news and a photo gallery of images from this review. And check out the Shartimus Wank channel for the not so daily vlog. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Crispy.
All right, let's get to it.
Hey, don't be a pinche joto, man. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button already if you haven't. Go watch one of the videos below.